Oh, that was a good one. No music. No music. There we are. Music is too much trouble. There can be only one Elliot Craig with bunny ears. Okay, so we're going back to camp for our afternoon chores.
Let's get going. Yeah.
Why do I get the feeling this is significant somehow? I'm getting very Shadows of the Colossus feelers here.
Let's get going. Yeah.
Riding. Gotta keep on riding. How do I play this game again? Work those coconut shells. Right. Good to continue. I see you finished all this morning's tasks. Yeah, we hit all the essential ones. Good work, everyone. And the one non-essential. The food's almost ready, just give it a little more time. Looks like we came back right on time then. Is it luck or intuition? Either way, there's more than enough to go around. I'm sure you must be starving after riding all over the plains this morning. I am pretty hungry. Riding can be surprisingly strenuous. It smells wonderful. I think the scent is starting to make me even hungrier. Me too. Hey, no eating before it's done. Just give me a minute. Of course, my hay fever waits for me to start streaming before acting up. Anyway, let me thank you for working hard this morning. Take a seat. We'll begin our midday meal in just a minute. Reading. That would be a useful skill. Rena and the others sat down and waited for the meal to be served. After eating their fill of warm, fragrant naan bread and savoury kebabs, pardon me, they all washed it down with a cup of Sheeta's finest herbal tea. Ah, that really hit the spot. I still want to eat more, but my stomach is protesting. That naan flatbread you made was really delicious. It's so fresh, too. I baked it on a kind of collapsible stove. Glad you... Is that why it's flat? Because it gets collapsed on? I doubt you see bread like that in the Empire. I don't think I could eat another bite. Sheeta's tea was a wonderful finish to the meal too. Yeah, I must have been practicing quite a bit while we've been away. Your tea etiquette was perfect as well. I hope you will continue to learn and improve. Thank you. Sheeta got praised by the cool boy. Lily. Lily. It looks like you were able to recover your strength. Hopefully you're about ready to start thinking about afternoon's tasks. Oh yes, of course. Shall we get started on the clearing up first then? All the boring parts of RPGs! You don't need to worry yourselves with that. Oh no, I wouldn't feel terrible if you had to do it on your own. Then we should begin. I don't wanna. Field study envelope. Day 1, afternoon, assigned tasks. Cameraman Caravan. A visiting photographer by the name of Norton. Norton here's a what? Has left for the Northern Highlands unaccompanied. I would like you to go after him and ensure his safety, but first please visit me at my home as I have more to tell you, Elder Ivan. Alrighty. Wandering sheep. The fence in front of the pasture has been damaged by a number of sheep have gotten loose. Reading. Please help me find them. I'll be in the pasture if you need more details. Watari. A special lesson. I would like to hold a simple lesson for the children of this settlement in order to broaden their horizons. Surely the horizons out here are broad enough as it is. If you're willing to do so, please come speak to me outside. Jeddah. There are only a few, but they all seem pretty challenging, not to mention tedious. This afternoon, I'd like you to turn your attention toward the Northern Highlands. You may need to travel to the south as well, though, which will give you a lot of ground to cover. I left some fresh horses. Fresh horses! Near the northern exit, so just head out that way when you're ready to leave. Thank you. Alright, everyone, let's do this. We should swing by and visit the Elder first, since he's the client for our only essential request this afternoon. That seems sensible. Okay, let's pay the Elder a visit. Take care, everyone. Take care. You know the rest. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Walking along. Okay, so north is the essential task. Non-essential, however, is around the corner. They're the other way. I can't get through there. So why is it... Why does it say I can get through there on the map when I can't? Lie to me. Hello. Speak to me. I've been waiting for you all. Ominous. Did you have a look at my request? We did. You want us to hold a class with the children, right? What do you want us to teach them, though? Don't worry, it's nothing too difficult. I just want you to teach them a little about Erebonia. I see. That explains why you asked us then. This is a good chance for them to learn about a life outside the settlement. They attend Sunday school, so they're fine in regards to regular studies. But I like how Sunday school is carried out here. A travelling priest comes by once a month to hold it. We really can't be thankful enough for all his efforts. When you think about it, the sheer amount of work the church does on such a huge scale really is amazing. Indeed, it's all thanks to the goddess's generosity. Okay, do you have the time to help? If so, I'll call the children over. Yeah, sure. Yes, we're ready when they are. Thank you. I meant to say, we want this to be similar to Sunday school, so we'd like just one of you to serve as the teacher. Feel free to pick among yourselves, though keep in mind that Gaius isn't a candidate. Who's the real candidate for this, then? I believe each of us would have our own unique things to teach here. That's true. I think it might be best to go with Emma. Actually, I believe that would be the best kit. No, I don't think so. That means I would have to pick multiple choice questions and I'll get them all fucking wrong. What? I was thinking the same thing myself, actually. Social standing's pretty important in Erebonia, and there's a broad variety of opinions about it, but you're kind of a special case, Ring. That's true. His unique position allows him to discuss things from a relatively unbiased point of view. But, yes, they're all buts. I think you'd be a good choice, Ring. Even taking your position out of the equation, you're almost always the centre of our class anyway. Fudge. I suppose I can't say no if everyone feels that way, can I? Alright, then I'll do it. So what was the point of making like I had a choice in the matter and then no, I don't have a choice? Looks like we're ready to begin. Wonderful, I'll gather the children right away. That's called being shanghaied. I'm going to put so much erroneous facts into these little kids' heads. Is that everyone? 3 of them, yes, I know. I didn't see Toma anywhere, though. Toma's part of the older group at Saturday school, so yes, he's got work to do, so he can't come. I see, I was hoping he'd be here too. Let's get started then. I'm so excited. Really? I guess I should introduce myself first. I'm a giant bunny, Harvey. Regent Schwarzer. My friends and I came here from Thor's Military Academy. Thor's Military Academy. Hee, you're from the same academy as Gaius, then. School's for studying and stuff, right? What do you study there? Military tactics and how to kill people. We get taught all kinds of things, really. There are the basic subjects like history and math, but being a military academy, you also learn the art of combat. That's the same stuff Lacan and everyone else uses to fight monsters, isn't it? That's so cool. I see you've got a boyish side to you after all. Yeah, despite being a little scared cat. I am not. Haha, hey now, there's no need for teasing. Hey, how far is that academy from here? How far in terms of distance? You came here on something called a train, didn't you? Could you tell us how long that trip took? 8 hours. That makes it easier in that case. If we take the transfer times out of the equation, then we were on the train for about 8 hours, I'd say. That's pretty far. Daddy told me that trains are fast too. So it still took that long even then. It must be super far away then. It really is. Though the fact that we still made it here in a day is pretty amazing. Yeah. It'd have taken a lot longer by horse. Can I ask something else too? Of course, right. What's the biggest place in Erebonia then? Heimdall, which is our capital city. Heimdall. That's a cool name. Silentar. Yeah, it sounds strong. That's a unique way to judge it. How many people live there? Fuck off. I don't want to answer these questions that I've got no bloody clue about. 800,000. Is that a lot? It seems like they can't comprehend a number that big just yet. Then again, I can't imagine that many people in one place either. Did I get it right? Really? You're not the only one. Would one of the other people interject if I got one wrong, I wonder? Of course, you'd never actually see that many people at once. He seems to be doing just fine. Oh, cool. So it seems. A lot of it's common knowledge, though. Well, I'm just glad to see him learning something. He's not a bad teacher. Oh, that means there's a second round and questions are going to be more tough. God damn it. If anyone has any further questions, please feel free to ask. Can I ask something then? Of course, what is it? How long ago was Thor's first built? Fuck right off. Guys told me all about how it has a long history, but I've forgotten what exactly it was made. Ruined the world. It couldn't have been then, in that case. 220? Okay, I get a second shot. Thor's was founded about 220 years ago, roughly 30 years after the War of the Lions ended. Okay, that was my first instinct, so really I should be listening to my gut. The founder was none other than Emperor Dracles, a legendary figure in the Empire and even here in the Highlands. Founding the Academy was one of the last things he did before he passed away. That's a long time. I didn't know that Emperor Dracos was the one who founded it. I know who he is too. He was friends with our ancestors, wasn't he? Yeah, he won the war and became the most important person in Erebonia. Yep, that's how he became the Emperor. Hearing you all talk about him really goes to show how deep his connection with Nord was. So is there anything else you'd like to know? Me, I have a question. Make it an easy one, please. One that I know. Oh, they're giving up on the questions now? Well, it's almost time for us to finish up for the day. Is there anything else you'd like to know more about then? I think I've asked everything. I can't think of anything else either. You two really did ask a lot. Oh yeah. Seems like she's not all out just yet. Oh god. We talked about them before, but what are nobles? Well, you see, there's been a class system in place in Erebonia for a long time now. What's a class system? Could you give me a few minutes to think? I'm not entirely sure how I should answer this. Can I ask as well, now that it's been brought up? Go ahead. I'm not sure if either of them will really understand if you try to explain normally, so could you give us your own thoughts on nobles instead? That might make things easier to understand. That makes giving an answer easier too. Wow, things escalated quickly, didn't they? Indeed. I wonder how he'll answer. Wrongly. This is still a bit tough. I don't think there's really a right or wrong answer, so I'll just have to answer with my heart, I guess. To me... no fucking idea, but still. Pride in one's lineage. Bond with one's family. Riches and power over others isn't a choice. I really don't know, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. There's plenty of different nobles out there who take their status into account in different ways. But there is one thing I can say about them at least. What might that be? The fact that regardless of everything, Erebonia as it currently is, would never have existed without them. There's certainly a lot of problems surrounding the class system, but I don't think that serves as an excuse to completely deny every facet of the nobility. Because, in the end, it's always possible to fix the way things currently are. I'm just rambling now, sorry. No, it's okay, I learned a lot from what you've told us. I didn't really get it, but you sounded really cool. So that's how it feels. Yeah, bullshit way through everything. Fake it till you make it. That was a really thoughtful response. One very like him as well. Indeed it was. I'm very impressed, to be honest. Regardless, that should be enough for today. Make sure to thank him now, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you, you're welcome. Let me give you something to thank you. Thank you, Jerry. For taking the time to teach children. I believe that was a very valuable experience for all of them. Truthfully, I don't feel like I did a very good job explaining things. I ended up spending too much time thinking about their questions too. We could tell you were really enthusiastic though, and I think the kids picked up on that too. She's right. They all seem to have been enjoying themselves. Your answer to that final question was rather impressive as well. Yeah, looks like the kids aren't the only ones, who learned something new today. Pardon me again. I got so caught up in the details that I couldn't really explain myself properly, but I'm glad you guys think I did okay. You should have some more confidence in yourself. At any rate, here's your compensation for playing teacher today. Yellow pendulum. Thank you, ma'am. Well, and I wish you the best of luck with that field study of yours. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. Special lesson completed. Yes. Oh, yes. Very special lesson, yes. Delicious. Okay, a fence broke somewhere. And sheep got out. Hello, I'm here to mend the fence. Hey there, I was waiting for you. How in the world did the fence end up like this? Your guess is as good as mine. It seems like it got broken sometime just before noon. Unfortunately, some of the sheep have managed to escape too. I doubt there's any need to worry about monsters getting them because they're surprisingly fast. But Would you be able to go out and find them for me? Sure. Gladly. Gladly, the cross-eyed bear. How many sheep managed to escape? 5 of them in total. Based on their prints, it seems like 3 went north and 2 went south. I'd honestly like to go search for them myself, but I need to get this fence fixed up first. Otherwise, the rest of them will make a break for it as well. Don't worry, we'll take care of them. Shall we begin the search immediately then? Yes, we'll take care of them and make it look like an accident. That's probably the best idea, especially how vast the highlands are. We'll need to make some preparations of our own before leaving, though. I agree, heading out there with insufficient supplies is foolhardy. Right then, let's get started once we're ready. Ready! Ready, steady, go. Buzz, buzz. What's that then?
Right.
I got to keep an eye out. I know, right, Reen? Right into the southern region of the Highlands, yes.
Yeah!
I wonder if they show up on the map. One there. One there. Okay. And to the left. Okay, where was it? Further left. Over here. I see it. Yo! This is Trails of Cold Steel. It's the game with Elliot Craig in. Oh, I told you about. But Elliot Craig isn't in my party at the moment. I found one. I'm surprised it managed to come all the way out here. What are we going to do with the sheep we find? I'll lead the sheep back to the settlement with my horse, but we should leave guiding them back until after we found all 5. Okay, we'll leave that to you then. Yay, found the first sheep.
Let's get going. Yeah!
I mean, it's nice of the sheep to leave their locations on the map. Is that one of them? Yes, that's one of the sheep we're looking for. That's 2 of them. Yeah, there are still a few more out there, though. Don't go to sleep! Found the second sheep. Yeah, that rhymes. Ooh.
Yeah!
I don't want to do combat. Not yet. Don't know why, this place gives me a bit of a Shadow of the Colossus feel. And I know I've said that before. It's just that no one was here before. Hello, Elder. Welcome. I assume you've seen our request. We did. I mean, it's, what's the word? Damn it. It mentioned that a cameraman's made his way outside of the settlement on his own. That's correct. He goes by the name of Norton and is currently residing here on a vacation of sorts. I believe he said that he works for a company called the Imperial Chronicle. I wasn't expecting to hear that name out here. He was quite fervent about the idea of taking photographs of something in the northern region of the Highlands. I planned on having you all escort him here there in the afternoon, but apparently he was unable to wait until then and he took off by horse on his own. Really, how childish. I assume he simply couldn't control his passion as a photographer. He must be really taken by whatever it is. There are many ruins from the ancient Neolithic civilization in the northern region of the Highlands. It's likely that he went to visit this statue of the Guardian there. Because everywhere has a Guardian. Guardian Chronicle. What exactly is the statue? It's one of the most symbolic of ancient relics here in Nord. Legend has it that the Guardian it represents sealed away an evil djinn within the ancient quarry to the north. Wow. That's quite the grandiose legend. At any rate, we should catch up with him as soon as possible. Monsters aren't the only reason the northern region can be dangerous. It's not an area those not from Nord should be travelling across alone. Could you please find him for us and keep him safe? Understood, leave it to us. Let's make our way there immediately then. Indeed, we'll need to leave the settlement through the northern entrance. I'll leave this in your hands then. Take care now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. So long, farewell, let's read and say goodbye. Fresh horses? Right into the northern region of the Highlands? Yes. Because everything I need to do is up here now. Ah, the wind here feels so nice. Agreed, it has a different flavour of freshness to it than the winds of the southwestern Highlands. Oh, that's due to all the sheer cliffs around here. It gives the wind in this area a unique feel. The winds take many forms and bestow countless blessings on the people of Nord. Well, I can see why your people place such importance on the wind. Reading comprehension. Very useful. And the views here, just as nice as the vistas in the southwest too. Anyway, if we're all rested up, we should get... ... What's wrong? Oh, nothing really. I was just looking at that cliff over there. Is it just me or does it look like there's something buried in it? Like some kind of giant? What are you going about? There's no way something... Dun dun dun! What in Idios's name is that? I have no idea. Some kind of statue, maybe. Do you think it's related to the stone circle in the southern reaches of the Highlands? Honestly, we don't know all that much about it ourselves. It's an ancient statue said to be the guardian of the Nord Highlands. A guardian, huh? I guess it does give that kind of impression. What's the bet we're going to have to fight it? You alright? Oh, sorry, I was just stunned speechless by that statue. Pardon me, I can't say I don't understand the feeling of awe. I understand how massive it must look, but when we're up close, I'd imagine it's more than likely the photographer we're seeking is in that area, so we'll need to venture closer regardless. By the way, if you head northeast of the statue, you'll find an ancient quarry, and to the northwest is the scenic Lake Lacrima. It's always helpful to get the lay of the land, so there's no harm in visiting both of those sites too. Makes sense to me. Alright, let's get moving.
Yeah!
Roll out! Okay, there's one of the sheep. There's two of the sheep. And there's three of the sheep. Alrighty then. Okay, there's a treasure chest there, and there, and there, and there. Okay, so there's quite a few treasure chests as well. Alright, we got a lot to do. Sheepy, sheepy, sheepy.
There's mist in the distance.
Yeah, it's even higher here than the Southern Highlands. Yeah!
I should get off the dank weed then. Just a plain treasure chest here, so it's probably going to be Sepith. Oh, Tyrrell Balm, that'll do.
Let's get going!
Sheeper, sheeper, sheeper. Here we go. It looks like this one didn't stray too far from the settlement. Yeah. I believe this is the third sheep. Seems so. Let's keep searching. Found the third sheep.
Yeah!
Hopefully counting sheep doesn't put anyone to sleep. Okay, there's nothing over there, so I might as well go over here. Ooh, what is that? Nasty looking. Where am I going? Okay, there's a chest over here.
Yeah!
Only thing of value. It's an encounter chest.
It's a treasure chest!
Don't get too excited just yet.
Wow!
Bring it on!
Oh my god!
Go!
Oh no! And then this.
Flames, gather on my blade!
Please kill some of them. Oh, thank God. Ow.
It's my turn.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, they used fire, so I'm guessing that they're resistant to flame. Yes, they're... Huh? Flame has 125 efficacy. And they're not resistant to burn. That's weird. Anyway, they're vulnerable against water. So... You don't have any water, goddammit. Golden sphere. Golden balls always hurt people.
Let's go.
It's my turn.
Let's We'll be suffering a little turbulence.
Whirlwind! To me!
Not bad. You missed.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Damn it.
It's my
Okay, so
turn.
that's just the two big birds left. Tira, okay. You have an art. Same blessing. Yeah.
Hear me.
Thanks!
Never mind, he's going straight down again.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Right. Arcus activate. Huh?
Thanks! I'm sorry, everyone.
It's my turn.
Like a freaking yo-yo.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It's my turn.
Okay, now this will work because there's two in a row. Stream
Hear me.
Thanks!
I can do this.
And hang on, missing arrow. Yeah, there we go. That'll do.
Hang in there.
Hey, thanks!
Thank you very much.
Counter.
It's my turn.
Damn it. Ah, damn it.
Too slow.
Yay, finally a counter. God damn it.
That's embarrassing.
It's my turn.
This is not going well.
Let's go. I can do this. Arcus activate.
Go!
Delay them, come on. Hey, delay them. Okay. This is good, this is good. Can use delaying tactics.
Now.
My turn!
Can you delay again?
It's my turn.
Only one of them. Okay. Flamberge. It's got an impede, but not a delay. Can't heal herself. She's on fire, so I guess she's going to have to use a bomb. Ooh. Yeah, just to tear a bomb. More than enough. God,
I'm sorry,
friggin' damn it.
everyone.
Yeah. Hear me.
Thanks. All right. Arcus, activate. Take this.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
That's not a
Right.
lot.
Hang in there.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
God damn it.
It's my turn.
That really doesn't do a lot. I don't know what insight does. There we go.
It's my turn.
Here we go.
You delay them. Come on, boyo.
Now.
Alright.
Thanks.
Fee
Right.
you. You only got golems spare. So what are these resistant to? 150 on earth, 120 fire. Okay. Resistant to burn though. Okay. Okay. Well, first of all, link up.
It's my turn.
Okay, that damage type certainly doesn't work. Grand Press. It's Earth, so that should work on both of them. Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's a 0 art, so it's free. Movement down.
My turn.
Damage didn't look all that much though. Let's delay them.
Right.
Molten Rain.
Oh, no, you don't.
Let's see.
Stop right there. Molten Rain.
Yes, which means
Go!
Green gets an attack.
It's my turn.
Okay. And Green's back, so you'll get to delay them. Snap on both of them.
My turn.
/ delay. Come on. Do that good thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Marvelous. Getting there.
Leave it to me.
Good. Needle shot. You try to.
My turn.
You get free art, so let's demonic scythe.
Huh.
Not as much as I would hope.
Yeah.
Okay, that is good damage. 853. Okay. Golden sphere.
Let's go.
My
And
turn.
Green can delay them again. Let's go. Damn, missed one. Okay, one is nearly done. Luminous Ray. Get some more down.
Now.
Oh, so close.
It's my turn.
Grand Press. Right.
Go.
You delay them again. Rinse repeat. One's dead.
It's my turn.
Yeah, really, it doesn't do anything against him. Flamberge.
Turn to flames! Burn! Go!
Rush.
Ring!
Leave it to me! Take this!
Not bad. Gotta finish it off. Job done.
I go where the wind takes me.
Not a bad result in the end. Unfortunately, did get knocked down a few times. Uh-oh. Nearly got everyone. Cooling spray, U material. U material is always helpful.
I did it!
Nicely done.
Good stuff.
That
good
should
stuff.
suffice.
Byakko. The hell is Byakko? SR art attacks crafts can put to sleep or blind enemies. Might take that actually. Doesn't give me any arts, but that's fine. Firebolt and flame turret. Intriguing.
Let's get going!
Love that mounting animation. Okay, so there's a chest over there. Hopefully it's not another encounter.
Yeah!
Oh, we made it all the way to where that giant statue is.
It looks even more massive the closer we get.
To get right in front of it, we'll need to go around the cliff. Yeah!
Okay, it's just a standard chest, thank God. I don't like the encounter chests. Dark matter.
Let's get going!
Facial spell.
Oh, it's a plateau. I guess this way's a dead end.
Ah, I love how refreshing the wind feels here.
Wax poetic, why don't you? Okay, where do I want to go now? There's a sheepy over there and a chest. And there's a sheepy over there and a chest. Chest right in the middle. Okay. So I'll pick them up before I go for the statue. Oh, where's the chest?
That looks like a strong one. Be careful.
Good thing I didn't run into the backside of it.
Oh, there seems to be a treasure chest here.
You don't say, guys. Earth pulse. Interesting.
Let's get going! Yeah!
Ground bait.
Let's get going!
Okay, I don't use that, so it doesn't really matter.
That looks like a strong one. Be careful.
Okay.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Oh. Heat up.
Let's
That
get
looks
going!
like a strong one.
Where's the sheep? Okay, it's around the corner.
Yeah!
It's beset by monsters. Over there, wait. Is that 3 of them on all together? No, those are monsters. That running sound effect.
Enemy sighted! Take him out! Go!
Creepy sheep.
I can do
Hey,
this.
sleep.
Now!
It's my
Easy.
turn. Now.
Delightful.
That was easy.
Thanks to you, at least. I'm just getting started.
Wild rage can now be used. Whew, that was unexpected. It really was. Alright, 4 sheep, almost there. Just one more to go, let's keep searching. Found the 4th sheep.
Yeah!
And we know where the 5th sheep is. Okay, there's a chest on this ledge over here. Amazing chest ahead. Sepith, nice.
Let's get going!
Always need more Sepith.
Yeah!
What the hell is that? Oh, okay. Is it attacking the sheepy? No, it isn't. There it is. It appears to be safe. That's a relief. This should be the last of the sheep. Good, good. We should let Watari know that we found all of them. Found all the lost sheep. Yay. And there we go, all fixed up. Everything should be fine now, I hope. Yeah, they won't be able to get out again. Thanks for tracking them all down. I'm sure they're relieved to be back with their buddies. It certainly looks that way. I'm amazed by how well Gaius led them back here. Likewise, it wouldn't have been nearly as simple a task for the rest of us. It's just a matter of experience. Either way, the sheep are safe now. So here, take this as my thanks. Fresh milk, nice, mature cheese. It's a fine line. Did these come from the sheep? Yep. It's good stuff, so eat up whenever you're feeling hungry. Thank you very much. Wondering if sheep completed. Yeah. What's left? Cameraman, caravan. Alright, so that's all that's left. Double speed! Wow. Now that's what I call Operation Warp Speed. Really working those coconuts down. Let's go up to the statue first and see if it'll let us go, or if we need to go to the other 2 areas. There should be a chest around here somewhere. Yes, I do. Shivers, it's an encounter.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Yeah, but you're not gonna like what's inside it.
Well, shall we begin?
Oh god, more of them.
Grant me your strength!
Come on, kill some of them. It'd be great if you could kill all of them.
Calamity!
Okay, three's not too bad.
Here we go!
Gotta delay the big ones. The lit ones I can handle.
I can
Missed
do
one,
this.
Damn it.
Oh no, you don't! Stop right there! Molten Rain!
And here comes the pain. Oh, one of them's sealed. Alright, good. And it's a miss.
It's my turn! Gleaming Blades! Go! Now!
Go!
Good, good. Let's see if I can delay. Come on. Thank you. Still missed.
All right.
Okay, he's out of magic. Fair.
Now!
Yeah,
Right.
something. Alright. Blessing arrow, molten range, flamberge. Some sort of mass healing would have been nice. Let's go with another molten rain. Can I get all four? Oh, yes.
Oh no, you don't! Stop right there! Molten Rain! Now! Rain!
Right! My turn!
Delay the birth. Come on. Only one. Damn it.
Okay!
Hey, that one was sealed. Good stuff. Alright. Did that one.
Not yet!
Arc slash, delay them both this time. That's lovely.
I'm sorry,
Thank you.
everyone.
Yeah!
That's useless. Thank
I can do
you
this.
so much. Blizzard. Cannot undo a knockdown, which is why she's got the Alice.
Let's go!
Leave it to
she's
me.
got this Alice. Wild Rage, Gale Stinger. Yes.
We're open!
Nice.
Thanks!
Okay.
You finish healing this time.
Right! Oh no, you don't! Stop right there! Molten Rain!
Okay, I didn't notice that wasn't doing it.
Thanks!
Damn. Damn it.
All right.
Turbulence.
Whirlwind! To me! Here we go!
Nice. Okay, you. Please. Oh, damn it. Alrighty, let's see. Earthlance. Earthlance will do it.
Ha!
Nice damage, nice. Miss! Come on,
Yeah.
counter, damn it. Spark arrow. What are they like against? Yeah, no, they're resistant. Never mind. Bad idea. Silverthorn's alright though. Oh no. Ow.
I can do this. Hang in there. Thank you very much.
Here we go! Ha!
Now.
Good stuff.
Let's keep going.
More levels. Damn it. Quick spray, attack 1, U material.
Feel like I'm growing stronger.
Every day, in every way. Getting better and better. Harvest. Really now. Accepting thing. Harvest. What does harvest do? Earth Pulse, the Crest, Grand Press. Okay. You've got Grand Press already. What's giving you Grand Press? They're giving you Shining and Airstrike. Ooh. Might end up giving Macius Ares actually. Potential for Ares is high defense. I don't know. Unless I give it to Reen. Yeah, but Reen's mainly strength based, so that's a bad idea. Never mind. I don't know. Resonance. What does Harvest do? Earth Pulse, the Crest, and Grand Press. Yeah, let's give you Harvest. Dragon Vein. EP recovers on field and enemies drop or sympathy. Okay, but it doesn't come with any arts, it says. Mostly after using Earth Arts. Earth Lance. Earth Lance better than Needle Shot. Golden Nuts. Doesn't really matter.
Let's get going! Yeah!
Let's go see the statue then. impressive. I was taken aback by the size of the stone circle in the Southern Highlands, but this is on a whole different level. Ah, I'm blind! Ah, I'm blind again! Oh, hello, what brings you all out here? Come get a good look. Come to get a good look at the statue, too. Oh, do you think he's... Are you Norton by any chance? Yeah, that's me. Norton Security! Yeah. Have we met before? Do you have some business with me? Phew, we finally found you. We should bring him up to speed. Sounds like, of course, an unnecessary worry with the people of the settlement. We should get back right away, or rather I'd like to, but I still haven't finished taking all the photographs I need. Would you mind waiting a bit longer while I finish up? Well, I can't really fault you for being fascinated. It really is impressive. I doubt there's anything like this anywhere else on the continent. Actually, it might surprise you to know that there is. This isn't the only such statue I'm aware of. There's a similar statue in Brionia Island, way out to the west. Brionia Island? Isn't that where Group B was sent? Huh, I had no idea there were more than these. Yeah, you get the idea. No one knows any more about the statue on Brionia Island than they do about this one, but I'm currently taking pictures of ruins and ancient sites like this. Taking photographs of this area was the reason I came to the Nord Highlands in the first place. Guy has told us that the people of Nord refer to this statue as the guardian of the region. Yeah, the old legends say that this statue was here long before our ancestors came from the east, and that they settled in this land only with its permission. When I saw it, I was immediately reminded of the legend of the Great Knight. You know, now that you mention that, I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. No doubt, the tale originated during the Dark Ages and spread throughout the Empire. When the land roils with the tide of war, a colossal knight, wreathed in flame, will come forth to quell the conflict. That's the general gist of it anyway. What do you mean by that? Well, each region has its own variant of the tale. They all maintain a knight as the central figure, but like all such tales, its veracity is questionable at best. Though it's certainly one of the most mysterious of the legends passed down in the Empire. I see it doesn't seem like this statue could mesh with all that story, though. Wonder if they're related somehow. What was that? Are you okay? I'll be alright, nothing to worry about. Anyway, I've come all the way out here. So would you mind waiting until I'm done photographing? How did I flub that one? I promise I'll head back to the settlement with you as soon as I'm done. Well, it doesn't seem like the wildlife has much of an interest in this area. He should be safe here on his own, even if we head out somewhere else for a while. Agreed. Guiding Norton back to the settlement will cause the story to advance. Going to do something else. Yes. Alright, we'll survive again in a little while to check on you. Okay, thanks. I'm sticking to this general area, so it won't be hard to find me again. Go on and take your time. Very well, let's be on our way. Where's my horse? My kingdom for a horse.
Let's get going!
A horse, a hearse, my kingdom for a house.
Yeah!
It's so gloomy in here.
The atmosphere is really heavy. I'm guessing this is the ancient quarry. Sure is. They say it dates all the way back to the Neolithic civilization that was here over 1,000 years ago. Those are the same legends that say the Guardian sealed away an ancient evil djinn here. I do recall overhearing someone back at this settlement mention a djinn. That sounds a bit unsettling. Plenty of other folks think so too. That's the reason most of the people of the Highlands avoid this area, though I can't say it bothers me at all that much. It does seem like a place straight out of the old tales and legends, though. There's no one around and not much reason for us to be here either. What should we do? Well, if you're curious, by all means, go take a closer look. I've poked around here before, but I've never really found anything interesting. Ah, nothing phases you, does it? Alright, I suppose it couldn't hurt to check it out. Curiosity comes with a price. Any chests here? Yes, but they're probably unattainable because this is going to be locked. Because future story. It appears we've reached a dead end. There's no one here either, just a stone door that I don't think even our combined might could budge. It seems like it was a waste of time coming here. I suppose you may be right, though it doesn't seem like the kind of place an evil spirit might haunt. This whole area really is it has an eerie vibe I just can't shake. What? You can sense that kind of thing. No. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, that's just the impression I get from looking around. Never mind then. What now? I doubt it's anything, but I just thought I saw something moving out of the corner of my eye. Same here. Could have been some small animal, plenty of those around here, no doubt. It would scarcely surprise me to encounter something less natural in a place like this. Hey, knock it off. I'm starting to feel kind of creeped out now. Sorry. Anyway, there's not much we can do here, so let's get going. Yes. So we can't get those chesticles up there. More's the pity.
Yeah!
I'll be right back. So I have Jedi senses, ladies and gentlemen. I was halfway down the hall before the postie knocked on the door.
I'm glad to be back here again.
Agreed. I'm certainly in no hurry to return.
You wouldn't happen to be still in chat, would you, Fox? Ah, well. This is Lake Lacrima, and the others from the settlement come here every now and then. It seems like quite a distance to travel, and any particular reason for coming here? Sure is. You see that cabin over there? There's a hermit who moved in there about 5 years ago. He used to live in the Empire. He's a real whiz with orbital tech and anything mechanical, so he's been a real boon to us here. A hermit, huh? Well, I can't say I'd mind it too much if it meant I got to live somewhere as pretty as this. Haha, you got that right. Hang on. Let's open this up, actually. Heavy-duty masking tape. Rather large box for a book. Oh, yes. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Tasha's cauldron of everything. That new D&D book smell. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Very happy. Very happy. Haha, you got that right. So, you think he's in right now? Hard to tell from here. I'd like to drop by and say hello while I'm back in Nord, though.
How beautiful.
Yeah, breathtaking.
No, you're breathtaking.
Whoa!
Just over here? No?
Yeah!
Nothing? Zero? Nada? Zip? I feel so betrayed. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any chests here. That's rather disappointing. Daggone it. Dagnabbit. All sorts of old-timey prospector expressions of frustration. Ooh. Hang on, I just saw something. No, just that. Okay. So this is where the hermit lives. Just glancing around the room, you can tell what his hobbies are. Yeah, he's always favoured a laid-back life. Looks like he hasn't changed. He used to take me to my siblings fishing back when we were younger too. Ahaha, it looks like he's living quite a comfortable life here. I know someone who has these exact same hobbies. I mean, what are the chances? Anyway, it looks like he's out right now. His boat's not at the wharf, so he must have gone out fishing. We'll have to come back some other time if we want to see him. Looks that way. Alright, let's get going. So, what was the point? Oh.
Let's get going! Yeah!
So, saying I could have just waited for him to finish up his photography. Better to go exploring and find out for sure than just go blindly on and miss something.
Yeah!
Delicious water. Double speed. Full turbo. I still haven't finished taking all the photographs I need. I shouldn't be too much longer, so would you mind waiting a bit more? Guiding on back to the settlement will cause the story to advance. Well, yes, because I've been everywhere else. Alright then, we'll stay here until you've finished up. Okay, I'll try not to keep you waiting too long. Can I get a rest? Do. Reed and the others waited for Norton to finish his photography, and though he was reluctant to leave, even after depleting his photo quartz, they finally returned to the settlement. Bad touch. We're finally back in the settlement. Thanks a million for escorting me back here. I really appreciate it. Thanks to you, I was able to photograph the statue to my heart's desire. Yes, that is how I pronounce photograph. I'm just glad you've made it back safe and sound. Yeah, let's go tell the elder. There seems to be quite a commotion over there. What? That's villainy. Looks like there's been an awful car accident. But why here? Isn't that the gentleman we fulfilled our request for this morning? The very same. That's the settlement's Dr. Ammer. He couldn't have been the one responsible, could he? Never mind that. We need to go and take a closer look. Ammer, are you hurt? Gaius, I'm alright. Sorry for worrying you. What happened here? I was on my way back from gathering herbs in the mountain forest to the north when all of a sudden I just lost control of the vehicle. Was anyone injured? I suffered a few bumps and bruises, but other than that, unfortunately not. Pardon me, I just relieved that I didn't, end up hurting anyone else. I'm glad to know your injuries are light, Amber. My hiccups, however, are not. Thanks to the winds and the goddess. Still, how does one lose control of a vehicle in an area as open and free of obstructions as this? Did you simply lose your concentration for a moment? No, of course not. This car is extremely important to all of us here. I wouldn't dream of driving it carelessly. I'm still not sure what caused it. When I was nearing the settlement, the steering wheel started to feel oddly stiff. Fortunately, the brakes were still functional, otherwise I dread to think what might have happened. I see. And yet you still crashed. Alyssa. It's a Rhineford. Let's see. Alyssa, do you think you can work out what went wrong? Probably. You might say it runs in the family. Ha ha ha, how could I forget? It's just the reason that the scion of the Rhineford group would be quite handy in the mechanical matters. Even if she does pretend she wants nothing to do with her family anymore. Could you mind your own business? What you say though, it's not as true as it used to be. They have some professional engineers at the Rhineford company now who can't even perform basic maintenance work. Wow, standards in higher education must be sibling. When you compare it to the Zeiss Central factory in Liberl, the Rhineford group is getting far too big for its own good. All those giant vertically structured divisions, each with their own subdivisions. It sounds as though becoming the Empire's largest corporation brought its own share of new issues. So, have you managed to figure out what the problem was? I think so. It looks like there was a contact failure in the quartz circuits near the engine. That's probably why you should have suddenly had difficulties steering even though it was just fine just before. I see. Do you think you can repair it? I doubt it. I can diagnose, but I'm no technician. I think we'll need to call in a professional to fix it. I suppose that means we'll have to ask someone from Zenda Gate. I'm impressed. I can see that Thor's military academy has more to be proud of than just its famous founder. Elder Ivan, Dad. I'm sorry it took so long for us to get here. I'm relieved to see that Norton made it back safely. Thank you for your assistance. Oh, no trouble at all. It sounds like you've been able to work out the cause of the problem here. That was all thanks to Alyssa. It was nothing, really. There is no shame in being proud of your accomplishments. While I'm glad you've gotten this squared away, we still have something of a problem. What do you mean? This is the settlement's only vehicle. Having it out of commission is going to make things pretty inconvenient around here. The sooner we can get this fixed, the better. I see. In that case, is there anything we can do to help? Are you sure this isn't a part of your field study, you know? I would respectfully disagree. You've treated us to such great food and shown us such hospitality. I want to do what I can to help. But actually repairing the truck is a bit above my skill level. Still, it would be discourteous of us to not at least make an attempt to assist our hosts. Thanks, everyone. Haha, if you insist, we'd be more than grateful for any assistance you can provide. If you could bring out someone who could do the repairs, that would be great. That sounds like the best course of action. Should we head to Zenda Gate and see if they can spare a mechanic? Actually, I have someone else in mind, someone far more keen than an army technician for things of this sort. Up near Lake Lacrima in the Northern Highlands lives an elderly man from the Empire. I'm sure he'll be able to fix the truck for us if we ask him. True, the hermit could probably have this fixed in no time at all. That cabin near the lake we passed by earlier, but seemed vacant. An old man from the Empire who is more reliable than an army technician. Could it really be him? Alyssa, so you want us to go and call this man for you then? If you'd be so kind. There's no hurry though. If you have other things you need to do by all means do those first. Either way, we'll need to clean up the site of the accident before anything else. Just handle it as you might if it were a part of your field study. Will do. Okay, everyone, let's finish up anything we have to do. Yeah, finish up anything we have left to do. Then head for the cabin at the lake. Lake Lacrima is in the Northern Highlands. We'll need to head north to the Guardian statue, then due west from there. Due northwest? I don't think you can go due anything but the cardinal directions. Directions. Oh my god, if I could talk, that'd be great. We should set out on horseback at once. ... Cameraman caravan complete. Highland cloth as a reward. There's my horsey. Do, 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 do.
Yeah!
So once more, we've got to go all the way around. You know what? Let's go attack something.
Now's our chance.
Try
Here we
and
go.
level up.
Right.
All right. There! We're open!
Okay.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
nice. Magic. Magic works. Silverthorn.
Arcus,
Hello.
activate.
If they all stay together, that is. Miss. Counter! Counter!
You're mine!
Thank you. Miss.
Now.
Nice.
Won't give up.
I can't believe I wasn't linked before. How could I not be linked? Tira.
I can do this.
Arts and crafts, blessed down.
Hang in there.
Yes, healing
Thank
with
you
a
very much.
projectile weapon.
All right.
Wee. Oh, no. Yeah, never mind. Attack that.
Now!
North. Ouch.
Here we go. Go!
I've got you.
Miss, counter.
It's my
Counter.
turn. Here. This is it.
Here! It's my turn. Now!
That was easy.
Link tennis in here.
Thanks to you, at least.
Ooh, flirty.
That should suffice.
Yay, level up. Okay, so Alyssa needs healing.
Yeah!
Turn around. Whoa.
It's a fight they want.
My turn.
God damn.
Right.
Hey, it didn't counter. Whew.
Yeah. Here.
All right. There! Now!
Oh, damn it.
It's my turn. Fire!
Okay. Yeah. We should be safe now.
Horsey.
Let's get going. Yeah!
Let's go, horsey. Good job. Well, let's go with a single advantage, shall we?
Enemy sighted.
Oh yeah, can't
Take
get
him out.
advantage on horseback.
Go.
Damn it. Arc slash. North.
Yeah.
Ooh, Crescent Shell. What does this do? Strengthens allies with the Crescent Moon's power.
Full moon, shield us from harm. Crescent shell.
Shield.
All right.
A little bit of turbulence.
Whirlwind! To me! We're open!
I'll help. I can do this.
Molten rain.
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten rain.
Go!
Yes. Counter.
It's my turn.
There! My turn!
Okay. Right.
Here we go!
He's not going to get another chance.
All right! There!
It's my turn. We should be safe now.
Yeah, level up. Chitinous shell. Chitinous. I think it's really pronounced. White beast flesh.
I did it!
Interesting. Yeah. I don't think sheepies. Creepy sheepy! I don't think they turn around actually. Turn around.
Enemy sighted! Take him out! Go!
Creepy sheepies! What are you doing?
All right.
There!
Now.
I'll help.
Counter!
Come on!
It's my turn. Go. Now.
Critical. Damn it.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn it. Damn it.
My turn!
Damn it.
Leave it to me.
There!
Damn it.
I can do this.
It's on fire.
My turn!
And it's sealed, so I
Okay.
can't counter.
Here.
God damn it.
It's my turn.
I can do this. Fire.
Alright.
My turn!
Nice.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think them are just right up to my horse.
Let's get going. Yeah!
Let's try getting a triple advantage on one of these lizard things. Do you think I can get triple advantage on the wolves? Because I think they're too wily. Let's just give it a shot. Alright, stop following, stop following, stop following, stop following, stop flying, stop flying, stop flying. Thank you. Turn around.
We'll
God
have
damn
to
it.
fight our way through.
Go!
They're just too wily out here.
It's my turn. Here.
All right.
Wily coyotes.
Whirlwind! To me!
Now.
I'll help.
Counter. Damn it.
Come on!
Reach.
I can do
It's
this.
the reach.
Fire.
Here we go!
It's my turn. Here.
Come on!
Right. Fire.
Here we go!
It's my turn. Now.
I'll help. It's my turn. Here. It's my turn. Go. takes care of them.
Nice. Leveling up.
I feel like I'm growing stronger.
I'm just getting started.
Okay, stronger every day and every
Let's get
day,
going.
and better and better. Run. Stop following. Stop following. Turn around. No, you're supposed to turn around, not keep following. Turn around. Thank you. Damn it. Damn it.
Come on then.
My turn.
Okay, that's one of them at least.
It's my turn. It's my turn. Fire!
Leave it to me. Now.
And he's sealed, he can't attack.
Here we go.
Job done, easy.
Okay, it's safe for now.
GG, easy.
Nicely done.
Let's get going.
Yeah.
Damnable griffins. Ever got those days where you wish you just didn't get out of bed? Well, at least we've made it as far as the lake. Is he at home? Well, but the boat's at the wharf and the garage door is open. So I'd say it's likely. Excellent, we should go see him at once.
Yeah.
Let's go ludicrous speed! Plants. More plants. Oh, flowers. Seems like there's someone inside. I suppose it must be the man we came to see then. Yeah, I'll bet he just came back from fishing. For a hermit, he doesn't seem to want for much. What are we going to do? After entering the cabin, the time of day will advance to evening and all the day's field study activities will end. Knock on the door. I've been ready for a long time now. Excuse me, is anyone home? It's open, come on in. Exclamation point, Alyssa. Excuse us then. Are you decent? Hey, it's good to see you again, sir. Well, if it isn't Gaius, haven't seen you around for what, half a year now? And little Alyssa's here too. Why, I didn't think I've seen your face in, it must be coming up for 5 years now. Wait, what? Could this be? Grandpa? Grandfather, what are you doing here? Well, I guess that's one way to be introduced, but let me give you a proper welcome. Gwyn Rhineford. I'm Gwyn Rhineford. Alyssa's favourite granddad. A pleasure to meet you all, Class 7. Honoured to meet you, sir. I'm Reen Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Emma Milstein. Da-da-da. A promising group of young folks ever there was. But you've sure done a lot of growing in the last 5 years, Alyssa. You're taller and bigger. not sure family members should be making those sorts of comments. It does this old man's heart good to see how easy on the eyes you've become. So creepy. Grandfather, please, but forget about me. What have you been doing out here all this time? Back when you disappeared from Roy, I'd never have believed it if someone told me this is where you'd find you. Do you have any idea how worried I've been? Oh, come now. I send you letters a couple of times a year, don't I? And of course, I read all the ones you give to Sharon, too. Still, have you been here the whole time these past 5 years? Just about. I don't stay year-round, though. I spend about half the year travelling around the continent, seeing friends or visiting the Empire. I see. Mr. Rainford, would you mind if I asked how you know so much about our field study? He does raise an excellent point. It almost seems as though you were expecting us to pay you a visit. Well, it's just a coincidence. The truck broke down when it did. But I admit, ever since Irina told me you were coming to the Highlands, I figured I'd see you at some point. You still talk to Mother? Yes, indeed, although just the bare minimum. That girl's zeal for her work borders on unhealthy. So, what did I ever do to turn her into such a workaholic? Pardon me, Alyssa. Anyway, we're all done with our coffees, so let's head on over to the settlement and have a look at that truck. Just wait outside a bit while I go grab my tools. Actually, I caught a few good-sized trout. Can you take them over to the settlement when you go? Of course. More dot-dot-dots. So that's the former chairman of the Rhineford Group. I knew of him by name, but he's a far more light-hearted man than I would have guessed. Indeed, he seems very easygoing. You can say what you really think. You're not going to hurt my feelings or anything. Everyone loves him because he's all laid back and approachable, but mostly he's just capricious and irresponsible. And then 5 years ago, he just... Alyssa. Never mind. Let's get going. As soon as we're ready, we're heading back to the settlement. Alright. Let's wait for him by the garage. Arrgh. Yes, we're going to tow the horse back. Gaius, should we head back to the settlement? Hey Gaius, you're on pretty good terms with my grandfather then. Something like that. We've only known him for a couple of years, but all of us in the settlement owe him a lot. Myself included. Okay, we're good to go. You mind if I ride with one of you? Grandfather? You aren't driving? No, the edge has been acting up a bit lately, so I'd rather not. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to get to know my granddaughter's classmates a little better? Reen, right? Got room for one more up there? As long as you don't hit me like you hit on your granddaughter. Why did he have to pick green? He'd better not be giving you many funny ideas. I'm sure that isn't the case. I'd feel a bit more at ease if you focused more on the reins, though. How's little Sharon doing these days? I heard she's recently started working at your dormitory. That's right, I haven't had too much time to get to know her, but she seems really skilled at what she does. Oh, she is very much so, but more importantly, she's a real cutie! She always has that lovely reserved air, but there's a playful side to her too. Oh, I wish she'd sign on as my personal maid. That'd be life. Yeah. But that girl, Emma girl, is really nice too. She's got those glasses, that hair you want to let down. And she's class prez material to boot. There's a smouldering homeroom hottie if ever I saw one. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is it with these games and old man pervs? Come on, you don't agree with me. Well, I can't really say that I disagree with you, but highly inappropriate. If you don't mind my asking, why did you never tell Alyssa that you were here? Tell me, Reen, what kind of girl do you see her as? Well, I'd say she's a really hard worker in a great many respects. Oh, I have no doubt of it. She's good-looking, polite, as well-mannered as the noble's daughter, intelligent, and that all comes naturally to her. It's not some persona she forces on herself. Yeah, I'm amazed at how effortlessly she makes it all seem. And yet, she has a habit of trying to resolve everything without relying on anyone else for support. I'm sure it hasn't escaped the notice of a canny young man like yourself. It does feel like that sometimes, yeah. She's kind, and her sense of duty compels her to always see things through. But she always keeps everything bottled up. Like she never wants to let on to anyone she needs help with a problem. I'm Alyssa R. from RAR. It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that. I have a feeling the relations between her mother and I caused her to end up that way. Or to be more specific, the conflict between the two of us. That's why I didn't tell her where I was, but I'll leave it up to her to fill in details about that. I'm sure that once the two of you are a bit closer, she'll tell you more on her own. A bit closer. I have a feeling there's a critical misunderstanding going on here. Oh, is that so? I thought there was a little something going on between you two after seeing your name come up on one of her little letters. We did have that unfortunate accident back at the start of the year, but that's all it was. We eventually got it all sorted out, and nothing really happened since. An accident, eh? Did you accidentally collide with her on your way to school, causing her to drop the toast she held between her sweet lips? Oh my god. And as the dust cleared, did the two of you find yourself sprawled on the ground in an unlikely yet heart-racing position? That's a really oddly specific question. But I don't know what kind of heart-racing position you're, yeah. Oh yeah, that happened. So, something really did happen, didn't it? Now just tell old Gwyn here all about it. I want every last juicy detail. Dude! She's your granddaughter. Chill with the perviness. Grandfather, please.
Hey, isn't that... Ooh, it's those military academy students. I wonder what they're doing all the way out here.
None of your business.
Oh well. Looks like things are gonna start getting interesting. Okay, let's get this mission started. Sheesh. Gramps and the others can be so unreasonable sometimes.
I've got no idea. That night, the people of the settlement held a banquet at the elder's house for us, Gwyn, and Norton. I don't know what we'd do without you, Gwyn. Here's to you, my friend. And to you. Come on, Lacan, this booze isn't going to drink itself. Yes, yes. I can still hardly believe it. Finding the famous Gwyn Rhineford out on the sticks like this. You know him, then. Of course, he seized on the opportunities of the Orbal Revolution to make Rhineford the industrial powerhouse it is today. And it's only gotten bigger since his daughter took over. The Rhineford Company was originally an arms manufacturer, making their name on firearms and such. They underwent a massive expansion of their lineup and started working on orbital weapons and railway projects. I suppose that's what it must have looked like to the nobility, but the company does business all across the continent, not just domestically. Gwyn has a refreshingly international outlook for an Erebonian businessman. I see. I knew he was a keen man, but I didn't realize he was that famous. The real mystery is why someone would walk away from that in the first place. Some people say he got ill and had no choice but to stand down, but look at him now. God damn it. He's the picture of health. So maybe there's some truth to that old rumour after all. Oh, what do you mean? Just something I heard a long time ago. No real proof of it, and that we at the Imperial Chronicle aren't in the business of printing baseless speculation. Alyssa. Oof, I think my eyes are bigger than my stomach. I'm going to go out and get a little fresh air, okay? Alright. Alright. Totally alright. Okay, alright. Alyssa, ... question mark. Reen, Alyssa's going out to get some fresh air. Would you mind going and keeping her company? Not at all. But why me? You're the class president and all. You'd make far better company. No, trust me. I think you're definitely the best man for the job. If you say so, alright, I'll be back in a little while then. If Reen's so popular, why isn't he class prez? Answer me that one. Yes. Sigh in my ears.
I'm such an idiot. What am I even doing?
Wow, would you look at that view? Amazing, isn't it, Alyssa? It's so pretty. Come on, you two. We need to get going. We're running behind schedule. Now, let them have their fun. It's not often you have a day off like this. Why not try and relax for once?
Oh.
Dot.
Elisa?
Oh, Reen.
Yeah, I can rest my voice.
Well, what are you doing out here? Did you eat too much?
My mouth says no, but my stomach's thinking yes. You doing okay? You seem a bit unsteady there.
Nothing like that. I'm just feeling a little out of it. I'm just going to stay out here for a while and get some fresh air. Then I'll be Whoa! Sorry about that.
See? What did I tell you? We've been riding all day. I'm not surprised you're feeling tired. Riding a horse really takes it out of you.
I guess you're right.
Blossoming romance.
Why didn't that occur to me before?
Hey, Elisa. Look up at the sky.
You can see her in speech bubble.
Huh? Oh, wow.
You know, I didn't even notice it last night because we turned in so early. But now that we know, if you're out here to get some air, better to take in the starlight than look at the ground, right?
You're right. My father was a technician. 8 years ago, he passed away. My family was never really the same after that. Mother was director of the company back then. She focused all of her energy on making the Rhineford Group even bigger. She used to treasure our family, but after that, it's like she could barely spare a thought for us.
Oh. She did seem like a talented businesswoman when we met her. Well, more than talented to run the Rhineford Group.
What you saw in Ruhr Station was just a watered-down version of her normal intensity. We'd be able to have dinner together maybe once every 3 months, and that's being generous. But at least I wasn't alone. Grandfather and Sharon were always there for me.
Sharon!
That's how it was, huh? I guess you've known Sharon for a long time then.
Yeah, my mother hired her about 7 years ago. Being a Rhineford and all, I never had many people I could really call friends when I was young. The nobles looked down on me, of course, but the common people treated me like I was different from them, too. At least with my grandfather and Sharon around, I never felt totally alone. Grandfather introduced me to all kinds of different hobbies, like horseback riding and playing the violin. Sharon taught me self-defense and archery, and all the high society etiquette expected of a lady. Meanwhile, my mother kept expanding the company completely against the wishes of my grandfather, the chairman.
I see. Though, hasn't Rhineford always been a big industrial company?
Kind of, yeah. Even back then, they took on projects in all fields, from steel mills to railway construction to guns and tanks. It's not surprising there are people out there who like to call the company a merchant of death. I can't say I completely agree with that side of the company, but I've never felt embarrassed or ashamed about it. But a few years ago, the Rhineford Group finally went too far.
What do you mean?
Those 2 railway guns set up in Gorelia Fortress on the eastern edge of the Empire? You know about those, right?
Yeah, I've heard of them. They're supposed to have the longest range of any orbital cannon in the world.
I've only seen their spec sheets, but the destruction they're capable of is terrifying. Erebonia's still fighting with Calvert over Crossbell, and those guns are capable of targeting any point in Crossbell State. In just a couple hours, they could wipe Crossbell City and its 500,000 citizens off the map.
No way. That's way beyond being a weapon of war. More like an instrument of massacre.
I couldn't agree more. And neither could my grandfather, who supervised their construction. Even though my mother was the one who signed off on the project, my grandfather regretted it like the decision was his. As he was hesitating over whether to hand them over to the Imperial Army, my mother betrayed him.
What?
She went behind his back and secured the support of all of Rhineford's major shareholders. Everyone from Ruhr's ruling lord Marquis Ragnar to the top brass of the Imperial Army was on her side. In the face of such overwhelming pressure from all sides, my grandfather was forced to capitulate. He stepped down as chairman, and my mother wasted no time taking his place.
Heavy breathing into the mic. Why?
That's when my grandfather decided to leave the company entirely. And me. I thought I'd at least have Sharon on my side, but she just did whatever my mother told her to do. It's been 5 years since then already.
Oh. I think I get it now. Why she gets under your skin, I mean. It's not so much what your mother did, but how it ended up tearing your family apart.
Yeah. I couldn't believe my mother would betray her own father. I couldn't believe grandfather would take it without fighting back. I couldn't believe Sharon, who'd always supported me, watched it all happen without a word of protest. It really drove it home to me. How big the Rhineford Group was now, and how small I was. I hated realizing it had become so large that corporate interests were stronger than family ties. Looking back, I guess that's when I decided I'd leave home and enroll in the academy. Even when I ran, I couldn't go far enough to escape my mother's shadow, or the Rhineford name. Then I come here and find my grandfather happily enjoying a whole new life without a care in the world. When I stepped outside, I was feeling so lost, so frustrated, wondering what I'd been doing all this time. But it's kind of strange, you know? I look up at the stars and it feels like I can escape the gravity of everything. I think I'm finally starting to understand why my grandfather chose to leave it all behind and move out here in the first place.
You really are strong, Elisa. Stronger than you realize. You were finally ready to talk about it. About your family and the company and everything. So, maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Maybe you're right. But I don't think I would have been able to if I hadn't enrolled at the academy. Meeting everyone in Class 7, the lacrosse club, you, I'm a better person for it. Your support has already made a difference. So, thanks. Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
Aww.
Anytime. Though, truth be told, I came to check on you because Emma asked me to. Sorry to ruin the moment.
I thought that might be the case. Oh well, there's always next time. It's kind of strange to hear you tell me I'm strong, because I could say the same thing about you. You always seem to get thrust into the role of leader, someone we can count on to keep us on track.
I guess running errands on all my free days is really helping me buckle down. Still, I feel like I've got a long way to go, especially when I keep running from myself.
Huh?
Remember back in Keldic? I said that I came to the academy to find myself. But sometimes, I wonder if maybe I just wanted to get away. From my family, from myself.
Do you not get along well with your family?
Oh, I do. I'm not their real son, but my parents always loved me like I was. My sister and I, we've had our differences, especially lately, but we still get along pretty well. No, the problem's just with me.
Reen. Still, I suppose the fact you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
That's what he just said to her.
Who'd have thought I'd have the chance to feed you your own good advice so soon? I can't believe you can just say things like that with a straight face. Maybe being on the receiving end every now and then will do you some good.
That's what she said.
All right, you got me. I admit defeat. But yeah, I guess I'm starting to figure things out. In my own way. Maybe enrolling at Thoris was the first thing I'd done right in a long time. I ended up in Class 7. And now, all of us are out here like this, spending time together.
Yeah, I like that. I hope the things we learned during our field studies can help us all make a difference in the world. So... Wait, all of us?
You two were gone so long that we started to get a little worried.
No way! How long have you been listening?
Still, I suppose the fact that you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Oh my
Stop!
God.
Reen, he was the one who said it first. I was just repeating it back to him.
Oh, Lisa, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Honestly, you touched my heart.
I apologize for eavesdropping on you, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad I did.
He
How
can't
did
with ears
I
like
end
that.
up in the middle of this anyway? Fine, if that's how you want to play it, none of you are getting any sleep until you've shared all your most embarrassing secrets.
What? I don't...
You wish.
Seems like you did well.
Honestly, I feel like she helped me more than I helped her. Hey, Gaius? This is a really beautiful place.
Yeah, ain't it?
Hey, an S-Craft for Alyssa. Nice. About damn time. Rosetta Arrow.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Yes!
I've got a little reward here for you.
Ingenuity is a perk. Alright.
Drinks are on me someday.
Someday. Okay, 255 hours. Shift's almost over. No sign of anything suspicious or anything at all, really. Why do we even do this every day? You do know that the point of having a sentry is, right? Oh, hey, you're early. But come on now, you've got to get where I'm coming from at least a little. I could understand if we were posted near Crossbell, but who's going to start a war out here in the boondocks? You never know, right? People, perhaps the fact that you'd never expect it would make it the perfect place to start a war. Yes, I can read. I promise. Besides, Lieutenant General Vander says we need to stay on alert, and he knows the situation better than we do. The Lieutenant General's a great man, yeah. I've seen this image before. But those big shots from the 3rd Armored Division doing stationed in some backwater place like this anyway. You think that rumor's true, that he got posted here because he wouldn't help the Blood and Iron Chancellor? Watch what you say. That kind of idle gossiping isn't how rumors get wings. Fine. Cheers, such a killjoy. Anyway, you got things covered up here. I want to go get some sleep. I got a few minutes left on my shift, but you're here, and hey, who's counting? Honestly. Wait, what was that? What happened? Did they just get shelled? Who had the order to attack? No one. I've heard nothing of the sort. Zandergate needs to know about this. What the? No way. An enemy attack? Where is it coming from? Oh, adios. Oh man. Save. Day 28. Same day, 6:30. So, what's that? 3.5 hours later? 3 hours, 5 minutes later? Ah, that was a great meal. I don't think I could eat another bite. After how much we ate yesterday, I'm surprised we're still able to pack away this much food. You're all growing boys and girls, so eat up! Riding takes a lot of energy, so I'd say eating like this is normal after a day out on the plains. Would anyone like more? I probably should refrain. If there's any chicken left, we can wrap it in bamboo and take it with us. Who knows, we might need something to gnaw on while we're out there today. Okay, let me help too. I'll pour the leftover tea into some containers for you. Thank you all. You really are too kind. You're our guest. Be our guest. Something rests. If only I knew more of that song. Oh well. What kind of host would we be if we didn't treat you as much as such? Anyway, here's the grand list of tasks you'll be attending to today. Field study envelope for June. Field study day 2 assigned tasks. Nord Highlands, North Monster. Unread. A large unknown monster has been seen around the northern part of the Highlands. It must be exterminated at all costs. Details unknown. Location southwest area of the Northern Highlands near a cliff edge. Okay, and it's optional. I feel it couldn't hurt to give you fewer than yesterday. Feel free to take advantage of that extra time to do whatever strikes your fancy. Maybe go off the beaten path a bit. Understood. Thank you again for everything. Do you want to spend more time with our grandfather today, Lissa? Do you want to spend more time with your grandfather today, Lissa? It's as simple as that. I couldn't just squeak those words. It sounds like you weren't able to spend much time with him yesterday. No, he's just going to be unnecessarily pervy and disgusting. Gwyn stayed in the elders' home yesterday, right? I imagine he ought to be up and about soon. We'd have no objections to completing this morning's task without you if you wish to spend more time with him. But, Lacan, are you there? Elder, yes, I'm here. Oh, good morning. Good grandfather. Norton, here's a who. Morning, everyone. Sorry to intrude. Judging by the looks on your faces, it seems not all is well. I'm afraid you're right. We received word from Zendergate just a short while ago. They say the Imperial Army's watchtower has been attacked. Yes. What? It sounds like it all happened in the middle of the night. And that's not the last of it either. The Republican Army's base has been attacked too. If only... We're all politics. Ain't they a gas? This isn't going to be pretty. No kidding. Same day, 8 o'clock. An hour and a half later. Airships. 3rd Armored Division military airships, Cavalier and Glier. Republican Army 8th Air Division Aviation Regiment, Aldebaran. Dot. Airborne Armour Division being sent out first as always, I see. I suppose it's only a matter of time before they give the order to the armoured regiments too. Lieutenant General, we have confirmed the deaths of the 2 guards. Further, 3 have sustained serious injuries, but we've been able to stabilise their condition. I see. Have the medics seen to them the second they arrive? Yes, sir. Contact Zender Gate. Prepare the 3rd Armoured Division for deployment. I want all armoured vehicles ready to move before I return. Same day, 9:30. Another hour and a half later. Hey, you sure you don't need us to help? I appreciate your willingness, but we'll be fine. We're used to the procedures for moving the settlement in case of an emergency. The same goes for you guys. I assume you'd be heading for Zendergate to learn more about the current situation from Lieutenant General Vander. Not as a citizen of Nord, but as a student of Thor's Military Academy. I will. Will you be staying here, Grandfather? I will. I can use the truck after all. And since I was here anyway, might as well do what I can to get the settlement ready to move. Alright, please take care of yourself. I'm sorry, Elder Lacan. I feel terrible that I can't help you when we need it most. You have your own job to do. There's no need to worry about us. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you all. Take care, if we will. We must make for Zender Gate at once, after we kill the monster on the Northern Highlands. Indeed, we must find out as much as we can about what happened. The photographer Norton accompanied the party. The northern reaches of the North Highlands are temporarily inaccessible. Well, how the hell am I supposed to do the monster stuff? Excuse me, Lacan, we'd like to ask some questions about the monster you want us to exterminate. Sure, ask away. Well, it's not a required task. It can't hurt to know more about it just in case. In that case, we would like to know about the monster itself. Based on the request, it's the type of monster no one's ever seen before. Yes, I confirm that as of this morning, in fact, just its figure alone is the mystery. What I saw there was no ordinary monster, but a giant made of stone. A giant made of stone? That sounds remarkably similar to the golems from old fairy tales. We have legends of such a creature as well, and now that you mention it, that monster was strikingly similar to the words what's described in those stories. That's just bizarre. I've got a bad feeling about this. Me too. We should probably get rid of it quickly before anything happens. That's exactly why I decided to sign you this task. If you're going after it, head over to the southwestern area of the Highlands Northern region. However, keep in mind that there's no need to force yourselves should it prove to be more dangerous than anticipated. Got it. Thanks for the information, Dad. Either way, we should go and get a look at it ourselves. At least we can decide what to do after that. Be careful out there. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. But we can't go to the northern region because it just said it's at the moment inaccessible. We don't really have the time to head to the northern region right now. Can't do anything about the monster if I can't get there. Right, I'm cowboy. I'm really sorry to put you guys up to this. You really helped me out more than enough yesterday. No problem, I don't sweat it. This must be the kind of breaking news every press photographer dreams of being on the scene for. Still, it bothers me. How is it possible that both the Imperial and Republican bases were attacked at the same time? Do you think one attacked first and the other swiftly retaliated? No time to think about that right now. We need to hurry. We need to get to Zenda Gate as fast as we can. Right. Whoa, don't ride too roughly. That's what she said.
Yeah!
Alright, to Zenda Gate. North Highland South. Ooh, there's a lot of people there. We've got a civvy with us, so avoid combat wherever we can. Let's get a look at the damage. Nope, can't see the tower from here. There it is. Interesting.
That's one of the Imperial Army's airships.
This situation is looking worse by the minute.
We need to hurry.
Things are afoot.
Those are armored cars from the Imperial Army.
Damn, this isn't looking good.
No, it isn't. Same day, 10 o'clock. Looks like the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division, and it appears they're preparing for deployment. Thanks, everyone. Let me go see if I can get permission to start taking photographs. I wonder where Lieutenant General Vander could be. We need to find him so he can tell us what's going on here. I suspected he might show up. Lieutenant General, did you have some business to attend to elsewhere, sir? I thought I'd conduct another sweep of the area as a precaution. Pardon me. But never mind that now. You came at the perfect time. A freight train bound for departs 30 minutes from now. I want you all on board that train, finish up your field study as quickly as you can, and return to the academy. What? But sir... While things ultimately depend on the actions of the Republican Army, the bottom line is that we may be mere hours away from armed conflict with the Calvard Republic. I've already informed everyone in the settlement. Did they not relay the message to you? Be that as it may, we can't just turn tail and pretend like nothing's... pretend none of this is happening. Lieutenant General, have you established which side attacked first? Guys, that's the central question here. It's still under investigation. You have my assurance that the Imperial Army did not attack. We did not make the first move, nor have we retaliated. However, our army's watchtower was destroyed and several guards lost their lives. As the officer in charge of Zenda Gate, I have a duty to act. That'll be the day. So, there really were fatalities. Let's presume, for the sake of argument, that the damage sustained by the Republican Army's base was in fact deliberate sabotage by their own forces. How bad was the damage? Several of their facilities suffered major structural damage. Their losses appear to be, at minimum, equal to ours. Honestly, I'd estimate them to be far greater. But if they suffered even more damages than we did, that doesn't make any sense. I'm afraid we've long since passed the point where leisurely discussing our possibilities was an option. I will do all I can to avoid full-scale war, but we're prepared for the possibility of armed conflicts. And I suspect they are as well. But that just seems so wrong. If that's your opinion, Lieutenant General, will you at least allow me the chance to investigate what happened on my own? Gaius? Investigate on your own? As I am sure you're aware, I know the Highlands like the back of my hand, and when someone attempts to threaten the peace of my homeland, I won't rest until I've unearthed the truth behind what's happening. You're serious. We'll do everything we can to help you. I think this falls within the scope of our field study too. No, wait. This is the people of Nord's problem. There's no reason for you all to stay here and risk getting caught in the crossfire. A classmate and friend is staying behind. Isn't that reason enough? I am a son of the House of Borea. I would never disgrace the honor of my family name by fleeing in the face of danger. Besides, it seems like your people have done a lot more for my grandfather. Gaius, do you remember what you said to us back at Heimdall Station? The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. Heh. It appears you've lost this one, guys. Lieutenant General, It's currently 10:05. I will permit you until 12:30 to conduct your investigation. I will do everything in my power to postpone any potential conflict until at least then. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Then we haven't a moment to waste. We should begin by visiting the watchtower that was attacked. That sounds like a good place to start. And as soon as I have control again, I'll actually
Thank you.
end stream because I'm getting really tired and I need a nap.
Really, I appreciate it more than you know.
It's no big deal, honestly.
I agree with Elisa. We're classmates after all, and more than that, we're friends.
Well, this is clearly of great importance to you.
I know you want to protect your people, but that's not the only reason you're doing this, is it?
You got me. It ties back into why I accepted the Lieutenant General's recommendation and entered the Academy too. I'm sure each of you feels the same about your own homes, but I love this land with all my heart. The wind racing across the highlands, the vast mountain peaks, the clear blue of the sky, the breathtaking beauty of the rising sun, the melancholy of the sunset, the twinkling of the stars in the twilight. I love everything about this land of Nord. It's part of who I am.
Wow. I guess it hadn't sunk in how much Nord means to you.
I'm certainly attached to Ruhr, but
I can't think of anyone else who would state their love for their homeland so poetically.
If you love it so much, why did you leave it behind?
If you love it so much, why didn't you marry it?
If you truly love Nord, if Nord is such a part of you, what is it that drove you to enroll in a military academy in a foreign land so far away?
I'm not surprised you'd find it strange. To be honest, I'm still not totally sure what compelled me to do it. Back when I was a kid, the Republican Army built a base in the Eastern Plains, and the Imperial Army responded in kind with their watchtower. It's made me more uneasy with every passing year. Years ago, a traveling priest from the Septian Church taught me all about the history of the continent. One thing that stood out to me was just how many lives have been lost during the conflicts between the major powers. Another major theme was just how profound of an impact the Orbital Revolution had on people's lives. Even the concepts of time and distance have changed so much. In effect, the Orbital Revolution shrunk the world.
A lot of people have said that about the Industrial Age.
It made me realize a sad truth, one that kind of scares me even now. That there was no guarantee my homeland could stay at peace forever. That one day, it might be drawn into outsiders' conflicts and be occupied and redistricted into oblivion.
I can't believe you were thinking about such weighty things even as a kid.
So then, you joined the Academy in order to learn more about the outside world that posed a threat to your homeland?
Yeah, something along those lines. When I realized how afraid I was, I knew I couldn't close my eyes. I wanted to do something, anything, to protect this land. As luck would have it, I met the Lieutenant General. He's the one who told me about Thor's military academy. One thing led to another, he offered me a recommendation. And before I knew it, I took him up on his offer. So there I was, green as grass, heading off to study abroad despite having no clue what life in the Empire was like. Thinking back on how it all came together, what you said is probably what I was thinking back then.
Honestly, I've yet to hear a student offer a more galvanizing reason than yours for enrolling at the academy.
I have to agree. I don't know too many people who love their home so much that they'd leave it behind to find a way to protect it.
It's not a sentiment I can imagine many Erebonians feeling, that's for sure. But I think I finally understand.
Elisa?
Just an idle thought. But having heard Gaius pour his heart out to us, there's no way we can just walk away from this. Not after the people of Nord gave us such a warm welcome and treated us like family.
Indeed. I couldn't have asked for more.
Agreed. We'll get to the bottom of what's going on here and stop Ward from breaking out.
Nord may not be our home, but it's still an important neighbor. I'll do what I can to aid you.
Thanks, all of you. Really, thank you.
You can see shell damage everywhere. It's even worse than I'd feared. We've confirmed casualties too. I didn't think I'd ever have to see anything like this. As students at a military academy, things like this are always within the realm of possibility, although I hardly expected my first sight of such devastation to be the spark that ignites war with Kelvad. This may be too much for students like us to handle. No, we've all been in situations that looked impossible before, haven't we? And every time we've come through, we just have to stay calm and think. I'm sure we can do something here too. You're right. True, we should focus on doing what we can. Whatever we decide to do, we need to get a better grasp of the situation. Yeah, let's find who's in charge and get their permission to start an investigation. I see. If Lieutenant General Vander has given you this permission, I see no reason to refuse. Thank you. However, I want to make it clear that armed conflict with Kelvad could begin at any moment. We've got our hands full staying on guard for any potential threat from the east. I'll permit you to speak with the soldiers here, but don't get in the way of them doing their duties. Understood. Okay, let's get started. We should start by speaking with the soldiers and assessing the damage. That seems wise. When we've gathered all the information we need, we can start piecing it together. Right, let's go. Alright, here we go. System, save. Record start. And that's where we're going to end. So, if anyone's watching, thank you for joining me. Thank you, Fox, for joining into the chat for one message. One and only message today. Anyway, thank you for popping by. If anyone's watching that hasn't followed already, please do so. It really helps. I'm trying to get to affiliate to play I love you, Colonel Sanders, as a bet. All because my dad resembles Colonel Sanders. It's going to be cringe as hell. Anyway, tell your friends. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.